you doing, little girl? What are you doing? Silly little girl. Good morning. Hello, how are you? Happy Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo. It is going to be enchiladas and beans and rice for us at our house tonight. That is what we are having. The food trucks are gathering today. So, waiting for the coffee to get done. I kind of feel like shit. Pretty sure I had a fever last night. Pretty well feel like shit today. So, we're going to stay a little bit. Oh. Be whiny today. Good morning, sunshine lover. Good morning, good morning. I am waiting for my coffee too. I'm waiting for the water to boil. Oh my goodness. I took the dogs out last night. Here she goes, taking my fucking sock again. I took the dogs out last night to let them run. And this one was like crazy beans. This one was running great big loops and she was being zippy doo-dah. Oh my goodness, she was so silly. Mason was like, no, Mason just wanted to poop where he wanted to poop, and we no longer can poop up there because the yard is getting cleaned, so we can't poop up there. And he's really pissed off because he likes his pooping spots, man. It took 3 times going outside last night for him to finally be like, okay, fine, I'll poop. But he was mad. But somebody signed lease work for that place, so we can't go and we can't have the yard anymore. But we got a nice little patch out back. Anyway, yep, that was the highlight of my day. Trying to learn the new poop and trying to teach them their new pooping routine. But I'll tell you, since we've been out at the farm, that one hasn't eaten poo, and she kicks shit on it, or she kicks grass on it. So we're doing better. Oh. Yep, she wants that basket. Doesn't matter that she's got her own basket with her own stuff in it that she can get in right there. Doesn't matter that. Good morning, Spitfire. You silly goose. Been telling everybody you're a year. I don't know, sunshine lover. It's a definite Shih Tzu thing. Okay, come here. Come here. You want the basket? It's a definite Shih Tzu thing. Because then she got Mason to start doing it. She was going for Mason's and Mason was going for hers. Yeah, no. No, we put an end to that shit. We put an end to that shit. Legitimately an end to that shit. I don't know why they eat poop. It's gross. But see, that's what she wanted. She wanted in that basket. She's so funny. If I would have put that basket on the floor, she still wouldn't have wanted it. She wouldn't have wanted it in the basket, though. There she goes. Digging a dinosaur. What are you doing? You're almost too big for that basket, kid. She's so weird. Oh, she got the sock. Okay, that's great. All right, that's perfect. Oof. So, the southeast corner of our state is supposed to get like 8 inches of snow. It's pretty cool here today. It's only in the low 40s. They're calling our high of 50 today. And it's pretty gray. It kind of looks like it could snow on us. It kind of looks like it could snow on us. Something's made all the dogs in the neighborhood go off. Rainy for 2 days there. I feel like I gotta sneeze. Oh. Uh-oh. Like a faucet. It's kind of how my nose has been. My nose has been running like a faucet. Okay. Well, I gotta leave you guys, and I need to go blow my schnoz. Be back in just a second. I think I got sneezes coming. Hi, sis. Hey, girl. Well, that didn't help. Now it just made the sneezes move forward. All right, well, here we go. We're gonna be stuck in a sneeze cycle here in just a second. I can feel it. Oh boy. Now what are you crying about? You want it in the basket. Oh, you want up there now? Okay. Come on. Here's the crazy thing. I know you can do it if you try. That's the craziest part. I know you know how to do it. She's so silly. She acts like she'll pretend like she doesn't know how to jump out of the basket, but she can jump out of the basket onto the top of the bed. She does it every night. She climbs into one basket and then jumps up onto the other basket and then jumps up onto the other box and then jumps into the bed every night. It's funny. When the lights are on, she can't do it. I don't understand. Whatever. So, there were like a dozen data centers that were being built between along the I-25 corridor right outside of Cheyenne, and they just halted all production. They're in various stages, right? And they just halted all the production on them. They're like, oh, wait a minute, 1 million gallons of water. So there's 18 of you right here. So that would be 18 million gallons of water a day for each of you? Yeah, no. Or for the collective of you? Yeah, no. No, I think we're gonna have to pause this project. So they're all paused. We'll see what happens next. Don't know. 70 degrees and you're freezing. I would love for it to be 70 degrees. Open the windows for a little while. You won't be freezing. Good morning, Andy. Happy Cinco de Mayo. There she goes. Snuggling back up. Her little head is growing. Like, her little head just got bigger. I swear it got bigger, like, overnight. She's in another growth spurt. I noticed it. Like, her back end looks bigger. Like, her back legs look a little bit bigger than her front. And her head suddenly looks a lot bigger than the rest of her. Before it didn't look like that. She's growing, finally. Yay! Means I'm giving her the right food. Oh, last night she was so crazy. She ran big, crazy circles. She was zippy-doo-dahing around. Oh, it was kind of fun last night. Mason is a solid 9 o'clock. Put me in the bed. I want the bed. Put me in bed. 9 o'clock. It's time to go to bed. Mom, shut the house down. Let's go to bed. He starts about 8:45. He starts pacing in the bedroom. How do I get in the bed? How do I get in the bed? Mom, can you put me in the bed? It's time to go to bed. You gonna shut the house down? You gonna go to bed, Mom? Yes. Good morning, B. Frank. You're not ready for the snow? Oh, you're in the portion where you're gonna get hit with it? Oh, God, they're calling for a solid 8 inches. 40-degree temperature drop and a solid 8 inches and, like, frozen slushery. Well, hello, Kim, 1960. Welcome in. Oof. Be frank, it looks like it could rain and snow up here. I'm hoping it doesn't. I'm really hoping it doesn't. Oh, where did I leave that already? I already lost a lighter this morning. You feel the drop. Yeah, listen, it's not warm up here, and it's not snowy. Snow in May, is that normal? Yep. Every year when Easter's early, we get snow until the middle of May. Yes. And right now, it's that corner of the world's most needed moisture that they're going to get. It's their last chance to get a little bit more moisture before we go brown. Yeah, very normal. Yep, very normal. Like I said, every year when Easter's early, you will have snow. I mean, you can have snow up until May anyway, but when Easter's early, it's always a rough spring for us. Do you find that statement to be true, to be frank? You do? Good morning, Fred. Yeah. So it was always the thing. It was always said in my family, hope Easter's early. It's going to be a rough spring. How'd you sleep, Fred? Yes, Easter egg hunting in the snow. You got to wear winter tights underneath your Easter dress and probably your winter coat. You were up at 1 for a while. What the hell were you doing up at 1 for a while? Yeah, wait until this afternoon. You'll find them all. It'll be fine. Yep. Yep. You don't know. I mean, I don't think you've ever experienced life unless you've Easter hunted in snow boots and a coat and had to wait till the end of the afternoon to make sure you got them all. And what were you doing up at 1, Fred? Were you out running the streets? What'd you find? Anything good? I was a little bummed. I put on my Ambien and it was like a silent Ambien stream. So I was a little bummed. Well, good morning, Wendy. How are you, my little friend? Oh, your phone was dead and you fell asleep listening to something and it died. You've done trick-or-treating in the snow? Yep. Trick-or-treating is just the reverse of Easter egg hunting in the snow. Yeah. Don't lose your candy, though. You'll never find it. I've trick-or-treated in the snow before. How are you this morning, Wendy? How you been? I always see your little comments afterwards. Always try to make sure I give you a heart. Anyway. Well, see? I knew Julie Skolnick was a skunk. I knew she was a skunk, and see, it kind of turned out that my first assumption of her being skunk-like was completely accurate. I'm glad you're good. Look at that. She was out there doing skunk-like behavior and nobody even knew it. Told you she was a skunk. I like these moments, though. Told you so, told you so. Yup, sure as fuck did. And then stayed the fuck away from her. Yep, didn't like her. And he made sure to warn, because two of my really close people that have always been around, I lost them to her. They ended up over there with her, and one was being really close with her. And I'm like, oh, no, 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 no. Do not have her do your family tree. Do not do this. Do not do that with her. No, 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 no. This is what she's doing. And then, yep, I really hate to go back and be like, I kind of told you to. So, ugh. 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 What an absolute shithead. She chooses 2 out of like a dozen people that play it and file a police report. What an absolute shithead. Told you she was a skunk. Told you guys. Everybody got mad at me for being mean to her. Fuck. Ugh. I don't like this cold. It wants to go to my lungs. I don't want it in my lungs. Anyway, so there's that. Hmm. That's it. So everybody making sure they're going to have Cinco de Mayo food tonight? Are you going to go find a food truck or a Mexican restaurant and place it to go order to pick it up and bring it home and eat in the comfort of your own home? Oh, you made homemade chicken noodle soup. Oh, well, shit. I guess if I can't have. Oh, you made homage to chicken soup. Okay. Homage to chicken soup. Oh. Mexican restaurant after my nails today. Look at you. I am going to. I'm not going to make it. No, I'm going to go pick up. I'm not going to go. I wasn't that impressed with. Um, oh, so I don't get sick. I should make chicken noodle soup. I'm already sick, Spitfire. I think between the combination of. Your Mexican restaurant is closed today? It's Cinco de Mayo. Why is it closed? No, I'm already sick. Between the fucking chemicals that I used to clean the bathroom and then being around my friend who was sick from her husband, it's already hit me. Like I said last night, I think I had a fever. I woke up soaking wet in bed, but I felt better. So, you saw some bad nails and got afraid. Oh, shit. Oof. Man, I was watching one of those, oh, the nail shorts, and they're closed every Tuesday. Oh, that's weird, Fred. And they did, like, the nail tech was using the little thing and filing it down, going over it. And then all of a sudden, all this goo started spouting out from the, like, right around the cuticle area right there. Oh, it was gross. Look. So apparently, if you hurt your thumb, just scrub a bathroom with some CLR and it will make it look 1,000% better. CLR burns like a motherfucker when you get it in there, but it did pretty well. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too. Ew, 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 ew. But I grow my own, thank you very much. I grow my own. They're growing out nicely. This hand is growing out nicely. We got even growth going on. The only growth we don't have is the thumbs, which is pretty common in my world. So even the pinkies are growing. So a couple more weeks and we'll put, probably another week, and we'll put the gel wraps Remy got me for my birthday on, the Starry Night wraps. It's taken them a long time since I cut them all off. It's taken them a long time to grow back out. I cut them at the start of my move because I started breaking them. But they had been almost a year without being cut, so that's actually pretty impressive to have a full set of 10 natural nails with no breaks or anything in them for a year. And that's pretty impressive. Oh, mine don't. Mine are so strong. They don't. They're just my nails are very strong. I keep waiting for the day that they're going to go to try to grow out and they're not going to be that strong. I keep waiting for it. Or the day that I wake up and my nails don't want to grow anymore. But my hair took another growth spurt. What is this? Far too much cursing? Oh, go fuck yourself, Joyce. Your mother's a whore. Not friendly! Feral. Far too much cursing. Keep scrolling. See you later. Poor Joyce. She probably got scrolled up and ended up in here for some fucking reason. You know, she's probably looking for her scratch off guy or whatever and ended up in here. And it's like, what the fuck is going on here? None of your fucking business. Keep scrolling. Far too much cursing. Okay. Really, I wasn't putting any spells and putting tails on people, but if we need to start the cursing with the spells and the tails and shit, I'm sure Andy can help me work some of those up. Would you like to be the first to try? Would you like a little piggy curly Q tail? Abadoo, abadoo, I'm going to put a spell on you. We got curses. Chain smokers and boozers. We got bikers. Dirty girls and trusted hitchhikers. Yeah, come back on craft night. We'll make some voodoo dolls and we will teach you how to curse properly. Thursday nights. Ooh, I have someone to put on that list, please. All the single ladies, all the single ladies. I already added them, Spitfire. Put your hands up. Yes. And of course, yes, I was out there doing the little, my hips were going back and forth. Have you guys seen the Queef Queen? Babs, the Queef Queen. She likes to go queef teaking. She likes to combine her two favorite things, which are queefing and antiquing. So she likes to go queef teaking. And anyway, she got Big Daddy as her husband, and Joe Pesci and Joe Dirt are her kids. Yeah. Always wears a little skirt set and little cardigan over her little skirt set. Yes. You guys better pray I don't take a page out of her book. She's always talking about her lady beef curtains. And how to be queef-tastic. Yeah, that's what I was like. Yeah, no. I don't think that we are going to go out shopping and queefing at the same time. I don't think we're going to do queef teaking. But you should check her out because she does not look like the type of woman that would walk down an aisle queefing. And she just does not look like that type of person. So, makes me wonder how many other women are out there doing the same thing with their lady beef curtains. Making them go. Oh, I think I got some in my coffee. Oh. Did you guys take your meds today? I haven't taken mine yet. But, you know what? That definitely doesn't look like fence panels, but it works out and it fits in that little spot perfectly. I couldn't have probably measured it to fit in that spot perfectly, but it's not fence panels, but it still works. I was all excited yesterday because the box got delivered and it showed fence panels on the outside of the box. And then I picked it up and it was really light, and I thought, oh, these fuckers send me the wrong thing. They send me an empty box because I mean, it felt really light in there. And so I opened it up and it was this one piece little rolling cart thing. Definitely not my fence panels. So I got to keep it. I got my refund and I got some credit back. So back to square one with the fucking fencing. Yep, back to square one with the fencing. So it may not be this summer. I mean, it might, possibly, depending on what we can find for end of summer prices. But yeah, that's definitely not a fence panel or a little fence. Uh, yeah. But hey, it gave me a nice cart, and I've never had a place to store my cutting boards before. I've never had a place to store those. They're always like they're always in the way, and you just kind of throw them on someplace flat. Well, now they got a fucking place to live, and so does my tape. Congratulations, you're home. So, but yes, we are back to square one on the fencing. Uh, I think I'm probably going to order just one of those little play yards and see about putting. I mean, they don't need a lot of room. They just need to be able to, like Mason laid out on the porch for like 4 or 5 hours yesterday. It got to be pretty nice in the midday. The breeze was blowing, but it wasn't terribly cold, and the sunshine was on it. So he laid outside and just laid on the porch. I had him clipped up on his little leash, and then when he was ready to come in, I had the inside door open, and he just had to push the one door. So maybe we'll have, I don't know. Maybe we'll make it. Anyway, if you didn't take your meds, take your meds. We don't want unmedicated people running around out here. We have enough problems as it is on the road. We don't need any more. All right. That's what I'm gonna probably go for. Sunshine Lover. I found one on Amazon. Hey, LG, you're working and listening? Well, I hope you're having a great day at work. Are you getting Mexican on your way home? It's Cinco de Mayo. So we're going to try El Tapatio tonight. We tried the ranchito, and I mean, it was good, but it wasn't anything to write home about. It was cold in the middle. I had to reheat the whole meal. Uh, I mean, it was good, but it wasn't anything really to write home about. And it didn't reheat very well either. So there's that. Anyway, um, hold on. I got to go get my other little chirper. Hi, sis. Come here. You're in here chirping. I can hear you. Chirping like a little birdie. Chirping like a little birdie. You hope to order it? Good. Make sure you order it. Oh, sister. Oh, sister. Her so sweet. So sweet. I love you. I sure do. You're sure special. Oh, well, Sunshine Lover, that's very kind of you. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. You just want tortilla, beans, and guac. Ooh, and some queso. Oh, yes. Listen, I could get away with just eating rice and beans and some chips. That's very kind of you, Sunshine Lover. Thank you. Chips and salsa. Mm-hmm. Chips and guac. They were having, at my favorite Mexican restaurant in Grable, Los Cabanas, they're having an all-you-can-eat buffet today. Oh my goodness. And they're having buy one, get one margaritas. I don't drink though. I'm not a big guacamole person. I'm not really a big guac person. What the fuck is that sound? That straight sounded like water draining. Huh. That sounded like water draining. I wonder if it's off the fridge. I couldn't tell if that was from the washing machine. It did sound like someone peeing. It did sound like someone peeing. And it wasn't me. And it wasn't the dogs. But it did sound like someone peeing. I'm like, oh, fuck. What was that sound? And where did it come from? Because it sounded like it came from the back of my TV. I'm like, whoa, fuck. So did it come from the back of the fridge? Or did it come because I did laundry yesterday? So was that from the laundry yesterday? But it sounded like it came from the back of my TV. Maybe I have a ghost peeing. Oh, I have a pee ghost. You guys heard it though, right? Ghost of UTI's past. Like you heard it, right? Yes. And that was, we weren't in the bathroom. And I don't pee on the floor. I'm potty trained. I just don't know I don't know if that was the fridge. I don't know what it was. Oh, she's on the trail of something. You need to go outside, sis? Okay. Okay. Wow. Listen, I don't know if that was the back of the fridge. And see, I just can't. And thought, who is that? We're not in the bathroom. Okay, yes, okay. Good. I think it was the fridge that made the noise. I don't know for sure. But no, it was not me. I was not out here peeing. Christ, somebody's going to go back and clip that and they're going to be like, look, see? She got bathroom problems. No, we are not in the bathroom. But it did sound like somebody peeing for sure. I was like, what the hell was that sound? What have we got going on in this house? Be frank, it wasn't the ice maker. Be frank, that's the $64,000 question. That's the $64,000 question. I thought I had it working because I started doing a little bit of research. Like, okay, so if it's an older fridge and it gets shut off and left to sit, can it have a Freon issue? And yes, it can. especially if the fridge was running and it was like in a refrigerated cycle while it was running, and like, the fridge was running and then they just unplugged it. And if that's the case, then it can take the, sorry kid, I didn't mean to like smack you in the head with your leash. I can never do this one-handed. There we go. So last week I sent her a message and said, "Hey, look, I think I got the fridge working. So if your fridge is off and it may have a compression issue." What's my favorite color? Purple. Purple. All different varying shades of purple. Sometimes you can turn it on and you can take like the butt end of a butter knife and tap where the controller box, and a lot of times if there's a thermostat issue, it'll kick the fridge right on. It didn't kick the fridge right on when I did that, but what did happen was the next time the fridge ran its cycle, it like made some popping and some snapping, and then it made a different sound that I had not heard it make before, and then it got really cold in the fridge. So I'm the one who fucked up and said, "Hey, I think I got my fridge working properly." And then, of course, 2 days goes by, and then it's back to like as warm as a cooler on a warm mountain summer day in the shade. So, but I also have to have somebody come and put the faucet handle back on my bathtub because the hot water faucet broke off in my hand. And I'm thinking that I may have to have the plumber do the caulking, because now that I've ripped it all out and cleaned everything, I don't know if I'm qualified enough to do that caulking. I just don't know if I'm qualified enough. I watched enough YouTube videos to know that I'm probably not qualified enough. So, because that's on me if I do it and then water gets into the wall behind the tub, then that's my ass. And I'm really not looking for that bill. So I got a whole nother mess going on that I'm going to have to deal with soon. That's what I'm afraid of. Be frank. That's really what I'm afraid of. All right, kid, come on. You just wanted to be out here to sit and eat. And that's silly. It's cold. And you're not doing your business. So come on. Yep. Nope. We're not going up there. Come on, kid. Listen, it's not like a... No, I don't have a caulking gun. I bought the little tubes that didn't need the caulking gun. But I did get the really good silicone. Like, I got all the supplies and I got it all prepped, and it's completely dry because I haven't ran. Like, that's the joys of being single and taking a shower and then drying everything out. I haven't ran anything in the bathtub, so it's totally dry. So I thought I would try to give it a shot today, and if I fuck it up too bad, I'll just stop and then make the appointment with the plumber. I'm pretty good at fixing things. Like, I fixed the washer, I fixed the dryer. Thought I had fixed the fridge. But some stuff it's out of my wheelhouse. And the minute you tell me caulking, I'm like, oh, hey, I'll get you all the supplies. I'll watch. I'll keep you company. But that's kind of where it ends. So I don't know. We'll figure it out one way or the other. I just realized the other day that after I got home and bought all this stuff and started tearing it out, and I'm like, and what if I don't do a good enough job caulking this? Then it's money coming out of my back pocket. So that's about the time that I was like, oof, maybe I am not qualified enough to do this. So I had to look through my certifications to see if I had a caulking certification. I did not have a caulking certification. So I tried to go to caulking school, but that didn't work. They were all full. They didn't need any more caulk. So, and had no more places open. So I guess we'll just see, huh? I watched this old house video on how to do it. That looked pretty well self-explanatory. The only thing he didn't do was a lot of times when you slice the tube at the 45-degree angle, then you take a piece of sandpaper and run it over the tube before you stick the little wire thing. Well, listen, that's between me and the management company. So, that will I have to wait on them. So I have to go out and about. I'll probably go into the office today. I'm supposed to go clean a house. The same place that I was supposed to go bid. So I'm just going to walk in the door and fucking do it. And then whatever it takes, it takes. That's how many hours she's going to get hit with. Anyway, it'll be fine. It'll all work out. Right now, the fridge keeps soda cold. That's my big thing. See? There's the new noise that it makes. Hear that? That's a whole new noise that it wasn't making. And I'm still so... Where did the water... Like, we clearly heard water. Where did that water come from? Oh, sister. Are you beating that chicken up? You can only hear the chicken. Jesus Christ. Hey. You eat the food on the floor first, please. Oh my God, you little nutbag. Yeah, clean the food up on the floor first. I'm going to take your duck away from you again. That's the new noise the fridge is making. Oh my God, Andy, she started getting feisty yesterday afternoon. It started yesterday afternoon. And this is a whole new phase that I've never seen out of her. She's gotten super talkative. She's gotten super demanding. I want to go outside. 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 And then you take her outside and she just wants to sit on the porch. Last night, she was running the biggest, craziest circles around everybody last night. I brought her out. I took him outside and I let her off her leash for a few minutes. And, you know, that's what I'm beginning to think, because this is kind of what she did right before she started her other one, which it's the moon. Ruby's been crazy too. Hey, clean up your mess on the floor. You got food all over the floor, kid. Don't chuff at me. Good morning, Tammy. She just looks like she's doubled in size overnight to me. You gave her some doggy CBD. She's just being so silly. But we're prepared now for a heat cycle. We got the special panties. And if I have to, I'll put a pair on Mason and I'll put a pair on her. If I have to. So, a farmer texted me yesterday and gave me a bird update. Birdie sugars have been high a little bit in the morning. But she actually has been eating really well. When he got up yesterday morning, she was on her back with all four in the air, which she hadn't been sleeping like that. She had been just kind of collapsing wherever and just laying however she collapsed. 6 months apart. Well, we're just about in that 6-month window. Tammy, we're just about in that 6-month window. Because it was the end of December, beginning of January, and we just ended April going into May. So anytime it could start again. And then she can be spayed. Thank God. And then I don't have to worry about puppies. He said that she's finally starting to have a little more energy, and he thinks that the antibiotic is clearing up the problems in her belly, because that's her infection is in her belly. So, but yeah, she's home. She's doing well. She's on the mend. He's still checking blood sugars though, and keeping a really close eye on her. Her energy level's not back. She's not still on insulin. No, her sugars have been, he said her sugars have been a little high, but then he'd wait for her to eat and then they would kind of level back out. So, yeah, they think that the DKA happened because of whatever it was she got into. And the more that we've talked about it, crazy enough, exactly the symptoms that she had and the way they came on is exactly the way two other people's dogs went down that were poisoned by hamburger laced with antifreeze. But they were dogs that were poisoned out in the county. So, farmer lives in the county rather than town. It could be the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, they started calling other vets, and there's been a whole rash of these around the basin. Like, nobody knew because, one would take one to one vet, one would take someone to another vet. It's kind of indicative of spoiled meat with antifreeze. So, yeah, really bad. How do you keep her from wandering? Well, you don't let her go on walkabout on her own. So, whereas I would open the gate and let her go out because I didn't feel like walking all the way out in the pasture with her again. I'm just going to have to suck it up and go with her. Although it could have happened on his watch, because when he's home with her, he leaves all the gates open. Like, he goes around and closes gates because of my little dogs. So before he leaves, he goes around and closes all the gates. When he's home, though, all the gates are open. So it's just going to be a thing of keeping a better eye on her. We're not pointing fingers at anybody. It just is indicative of what she went through is indicative of. Hey, Salma Blue, how are you, honey? What she went through is indicative of a dog that's been given spoiled meat laced with antifreeze. So I'm really glad that she's okay. I'm glad that the farmer is. Oh my God, you little weasel. You little weasel, Sister Boo. I'm really glad that the farmer is super alert with his dogs. When he got her, I probably was far too protective of her because as a puppy, she got into everything. And so we've always watched her very closely, but it's kind of rolled forward to all the rest of the dogs, and we notice things pretty quick. The only one that we don't catch things with on a regular basis is Big Cat because he's such an asshole. But anyway, Birdie and the farmer are doing well. That one was a hard one on him. But man, I'm glad she's okay too, Spitfire. I felt so bad. I went through and I went back and watched the video that I made of making their horse treats. I have it on private. I went back and watched the video of what I did and what all I put in their horse treats just so that I could send it to him so he knew everything that was in there in the horse and dog treats that day. Because I was really afraid it was something maybe I had done. And so I went through all of it, showed what I made. We talked about it. He's like, no, it was nothing in yours. And he's like, you didn't feed him anything, did you? And I said, oh, no, I don't. Listen, the only thing that I pay is the cheese tax. And 9 times out of 10, if I can't eat the cheese on my own, then I don't even eat the cheese, because who wants to sit there with 8 little beady eyes staring at you while you eat a piece of cheese? So I don't know. I just know that it was scary and awful, and Birdie was so sick. And I hope we never have to go through it again. And that caused me to start doing a little more research on Shih Tzus. Here I was thinking, oh God, Mason's getting 13. Did you know that the oldest living Shih Tzu was 23? That's another 10 years older than Mason. Like, Mason, suck it up, Buttercup. You got another 10 years on this earth. Don't be thinking that you're going to check out just because you're 13. No more long naps. Come on, get up. Let's go. So we're going to see if we can get Mason to 23. Ooh, vanilla extract. Ooh, yummy. I had a friend that every year, she was Italian, and every year for Christmas, she would make vanilla extract. She would make Kahlua, and you would always get a little basket with Kahlua. There would be seasonings like an apple butter or a jelly. There was always some sort of Mason's actually not a fat dog at all. If you actually look at him when he's shaved, Mason's not a fat dog at all. Mason does really well, and he can hold his own. You make that for Christmas too? You don't drink? Oh my goodness, that was always my favorite. It always came in some sort of a basket, and it was always packed. She would make these. There were an anise cookie. They were like a yellow, crumbly anise cookie. They look like an anise star. Anise? Yes. Oh, they were the best. The best, the best, the best. She would get vanilla beans. She would get these big, long vanilla beans. And then she would slice them open and scrape everything out and mix that all together. Oh, and a honey butter. Oh my goodness, the best honey butter. $9:00. Okay. I'm going to take this fucking duck away from her. We got dog food all over the floor. All she did was want it refilled so that she could fucking spit dog food all over the floor. Look at that. That's all she wanted. She just wanted to hit the button. She's not eating it. Oh, she's not eating it. She's just legitimately finding it and putting it all over the floor. She is being a stinker. Isn't she being just a stinker today? Just a little stink pot. It's going to be a day like this today, I see. These are the days normally I stick them in the Jeep and take them out on the dump road and make them fucking run. I think she's going to get her second dump road excursion today. I'm going to take them out onto the dump road and fucking put them out and make them run. Make them run! If they're lucky, I'll pick them back up. But if I come live tomorrow morning and there's no dogs, mind your fucking business, okay? If I come live in the morning and there's no dogs, you just mind your fucking business. That means shit went south. What, you want to go outside? You want to go outside? You do? You want to go? Okay, come on. Let's go. You gotta be flipped up still. That other dog is gonna be coming out. I know, her little bottom row of two furs that stick out. Ooh, yum. I always liked Jim Beam. There was something about the way it tasted. It had a little more of like an oaky flavor to it. Or smoked wood. It's a little bit different than Jack, and I always liked Beam and 7. She didn't want to do anything outside. She has all the freedom in the world to go. Look where she's at. She just wanted to be out here and stand with me, see the world go by. Isn't it crazy? I can think about it and I can almost taste it. I think it's crazy. You know, the one that I always want to like remember the flavor of, I can't remember the flavor of. I can remember the feeling that it used to give me, but I don't remember the flavor of it. She wanted nothing more than to sit out here. That was it. That was all. She just wanted to come sit on her rock. I still don't know what that random peeing noise was. I just don't know. Maybe that was the Freon going into the last of the lines on the back of the fridge. It's like I said, the fridge kicked on and made a funny noise that it hadn't made before. Now it's the same funny noise that it made the day that I did the little trick that worked, according to online. Okay, sis, come on. You're so silly. You little silly Willy. $73. Wow, I think Tammy's got the warm weather. We definitely are not that warm. And it's not supposed to get that warm today. It's only supposed to get to like 50 today. We are clearly going to have to go on the hunt today for something to dry my nose up. 40s here today. Oh man, you're headed in for a 40-degree drop too, B. Frank. Oh shit. Oh, it's going to be 0 there. Oh shit, B. Frank. Are you prepared? You got your supplies for tomorrow? And has anybody ever seen the other B. Frank around? The one that has Frank, the little Boston dog? Anybody ever seen that B. Frank around either? They used to come in all the time. I don't know where they went. Hunker down. You'll be all cozy. Nice. Honestly, I kind of want to see what it's going to be like in winter here. I can see myself laying on the couch and watching the snow fall out the window. Kind of excited. I was looking at the couch the other day and I was like, oh, you know what? That's going to be really nice. Lay there and watch TV. Oh yes, we're the southeastern Wyoming is in for like 8 inches today, Tammy. Yeah, they've said there'll be a 40-degree temperature drop and 8 to 12 inches of snow. It's their last chance for moisture before the snow season goes away. Yeah. So, and that's the part of the state that really needs it. Well, Johnny Holt, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful day too. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, kind of crazy. Every year when Easter's early, Tammy, this is the weather we have. Yay! 2. We got one more. 3. Is there one more? No. Maybe. I can feel it. It's stuck. Oh. You got a television that you ain't watched in 25 years? Well, what are you doing? How come you're not watching TV? Staring at your smartphone? Okay, no more sneezes, apparently. Oh, the handyman's next door. They thought I moved the door. I'm like, no, I didn't move the door. She come over here banging on my door. She's like, hey, I know it was an eyesore, but I'm like, what was an eyesore? She's like, I know my door sitting out front was an eyesore, but with your back, you don't need to be moving that. I'm like, I didn't move it. What are you talking about? My world goes to the middle of that street right there. You see that street right there? See the middle of it? That's where my world goes to. If it happens on the other side of that invisible line right there, it's not my problem. So no, that was not me that moved the doors. She's like, oh, well, I was gonna chew your ass. I'm like, nope. Don't gotta thank you, sunshine lover. You don't got to worry about me. I won't touch things that aren't mine. I barely touch my own things. So nobody knows how it got moved, but it got moved. '60s and '70s through the 14th of May. Look at you, got smooth sailing. Smooth sailing. Honestly, I don't want to do anything today. I just don't want to do nothing. I kind of want to curl up with a blanket and read a book. Because I feel like shit. Now I understand when my friend said, I don't feel good. And I was like, who brought it home? The husband. Oh, great. It's an institutionalized germ. And then you wake up and you've got like this wicked headache. Your throat is sore. You're stuffy. Your nose won't quit leaking. And then it moves into your chest and you have this rattly cough. If this ends up being COVID, I am going to fucking annihilate her ass. I went all this time without getting it, and now I feel like dog shit. It's probably the fucking new vid. Oh. Figures it'd have to be like the fourth or fifth round of it for it to get me. Homemade hot dog chili today. Yum. It is, Fred. And this shit came from the boys' school. So it's an institutionalized facility. So that means that it had to be brought in by somebody who had been, and they had just all been in Vegas. Several of the counselors had taken off and gone to Vegas. So the boys' school is for children that are bad. And they're not like able to go to adult prison. So they go to a juvenile facility. It's called the Wyoming Boys School. Anyway, her husband's a counselor out there. There's like 4 or 5 guys that I went to high school with that are counselors out there. I'm telling you, like yesterday afternoon, about 5:30, everything on my body hurt. My eyebrows, my hair. I was pretty sure I had a fever last night. Ugh. Keep your fucking germs to yourself. How about this? How about we don't go to work when we're sick? Ugh. When I walked into her office, I wanted to spray it with Lysol. I was like, oh, it's warm in here and you've been sneezing. And she handed me her pen, and I'm like, no, keep that bullshit. I'm not touching your fucking pen. I got my own, thanks. You touch your face, you blow your nose, you don't wash your hands, and then you touch your pen again. I never got it. Or if I did, I didn't know it, and I was a silent spreader. I never got it. I kept Grandma from getting it. I never got it. I don't want it, but I'm hoping this is just a fucking cold. Hey, Lacey, how are you, love? How's your day going, honey? You planning on doing Mexican tonight? Cinco de Mayo. We're going to try El Tapatio tonight. Oh, fuck my life. I don't feel good. Hey, are any of you guys in here? Oh, it'll get better, Lacey. I just think that I'm out of practice being sick. You moved in with roommates and then worked from home. Of course, that's when you caught it. Ugh, I'm so sorry, Al. Are you guys apple snobs like me? Do you have like one brand of apple that you prefer over another? Like, I really like the Cosmic Crisp apples. They taste really appley, but they're really firm in texture. So I really like the Cosmic Crisps. I bought Cosmic Crisps, and the last 3 apples that I've cut into, like they have really like they smell really appley, and then you go to bite into them and there's like no flavor. But they smell really appley. There's just no flavor to them. And then of course I had that whole thing of, oh fuck, did I lose my sense of taste? So then I, tried 4 or 5 more things, and like one of which was like a small spoonful of straight espresso, which yes. Oh my god, they're so good. I love Cosmic Crisp apples. They are. They're like a Granny Smith meets a red for their texture. Oh, they're just so. Mm. I was thinking last night as I cut that one up, I was like, ooh, these would make really good baked apples. You like Cortland's. I also like Fuji apples. Cortland's. Galas. Yeah, me too. I really like galas. See, and I didn't know. I was like, oh, I wonder if anybody else is like I am. Listen, I want to take one of those Cosmic Crisps and core them out and then fill them with butter and red hots and make baked apples. I'm going to do that with the Cosmic Crisps. I don't think apple picking is as fun as everybody says it is. I think if you do it once and you have a good time, then you automatically assume it's always going to be like that. I think it does sound delicious, Elle. Baked apples. I was thinking about a pot roast again, putting a pot roast in the crock pot and doing baked apples with them. Local raw honey. What does the local raw honey do for allergies? What do you guys know that I don't? Well, since she's not down there anymore, we don't have to look at my messy floor. Your dogs love apples. It boosts your immunity against local pollen. Interesting. Oh, I don't like pork. Oh, you just made my tummy hurt, Elle. Pork roast, and instantly my stomach's like, mm-mm. Has to be local raw honey, though. Well, we've got Queen Bee Gardens, and we've got River Road honey, and a couple others. I bet I can find some. Interesting. I didn't know that. There's one other one. I want to say it's like Road 11 Bee Farms. Something like that. I just found that I had a little teeny tiny piece of paper on my diamond dot puzzle. And when I pulled it, it just loosened like 6 different dots. Damn it. Oh well. I think it's going to be one of those days. You know the days that you have that like nothing goes right. It's going to be one of those. Good morning, what is true? How are you? We've learned all kinds of things this morning. We learned it's Cinco de Mayo. We learned that local raw honey will help you with your allergies. What else did we learn this morning? We learned that there was a ghost. I have a ghost in my house that makes pee sounds. It was kind of interesting. And there was something else that we learned this morning, but I don't remember now what it was. So it might have been a well, listen, Fred. It sounded like that ghost peed from up there. Okay. So I don't know. Maybe he peed into the plant. Maybe they peed into the plant. I'm assuming it's a male because of the way it sounded like it was peeing. I don't think females have aim structure like that. That sounded like it was being aimed at. What's the plan for today? Well, Pinky, we're going to take over the world, my friend. Does that sound good, brain? Let's take over the world. Really? Nothing. Yeah, I know, Fred. I've followed you and I've cleaned your bathroom before. I know how poor your aim is. It's kind of a piss poor aim there, Fred. Like, it was all cool till I looked up and saw it on the ceiling, and then I was like, what the fuck? I'm aware. I'm aware that your aim is not the greatest. I'm just a little bit worried, though, if you're teaching your grandson that, too. Because then your grandson's wife's really not going to like him. But let's, do we need to throw some Cheerios into your toilet so that we can we can actually down the Cheerios? Keep the aim pointed down instead of up. Asking for the House Cleaners of America. Oh, he already learned that on his own. Oh, so he's the one who taught Papa. Okay, I see how it works. I see how it works. Okay. All right. Well, that's something. Oh. What is this? Oh, I bet it's the new shelf. I bet it's the new shelf for my craft displays. Oh, Def Leppard. Well, these here as hell better not be my fence panels, because that's not very big. Okay. Well, let's grab this. I'm pretty sure that's another one of my little hanging racks for my keychains and shit. Keychains. I ordered another one of those, like the 4-shelf rack that, and then I ordered one that was like a pegboard display stand, and one that is, I ordered 2 more display shelves. I'm pretty sure that's what this one is. Anyway, we'll open it later. All right. Well, I think I'm going to wrap up for now. And if I get into something later, I'll come back. and we will get into trouble then. Okay? Does that sound like a plan? I'm gonna get dressed and maybe we'll start the bathroom project. I think I got enough room to put you guys in there, and I can put you in the tub while I work. Anyway, I'm going to do a little bit more research on it. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your morning. Don't forget to order your Mexican food to be picked up later. Enjoy your Cinco de Mayo, and don't take any wooden nickels. Bye, guys.